At least 8 people have been killed near the Matterhorn in Switzerland's worst avalanche disaster for 15 years. They include 2 West German tourists and another whose nationality isn't known. It happened above the village of Teisch, more than 5,000 feet up on the road to Zermatt. A wall of snow slid down the hill, sweeping a minibus and a car off the road and burying them. Those killed include 5 Swiss, among them a father and child in the car and the minibus driver. The minibus can carry 12 passengers and it's not certain how many were aboard, but the danger of new avalanches stopped the search for the night. Now, with news of an exciting rugby match at Murrayfield and a gold medal for a British athlete, here's Mark Austin.
Yes, a thrilling day's rugby, and the Five Nations Championship is still wide open. In Dublin, Ireland drew with France, and at Murrayfield, Wales, in their first match of the championship, beat Scotland 25-21. But the Scots got the first try, and what a gift it was.
Now it's a charge away by Paxton. Paxton putting on away into the Welsh 22. Back there goes Lewis. Paxton behind him. And Paxton has scored!
The start of the second half, and the Scots had another shock for the Welsh.
Holmes out there to Davis, to Ring, and real trouble there for the Welsh. They were trying to do an England, and Paxton is going to score his second try. Would you believe it?
But then Wales began to get a grip on the game and turned defence into attack for the try of the match.
Now out to Ackerman. Now it's Ring. Ring in the clear, almost over the 22. Ring has support. Gareth Davis to score a magnificent try. It's Pickering, in fact, who does it.
And slack marking at the line-out sealed the Welsh victory.
David Pickering again. His second try.
In Dublin, Ireland took on France in a bruising encounter which produced just 2 tries.
What a sidestep. What a try.
After the break, Ireland seemed to be heading for victory through penalty kicks when the French hit back to make the final score, 15 points all.
Lescabura is the loop, Dummins once more, Salah. In by Coronu from Parder's pass. Brilliant.
A Garth Crooks goal gave Spurs victory against his former club Stoke and has put Tottenham within 2 points of the league leaders Everton. They drew 1-1 at Manchester United. Jesper Olsen scored for United after 35 minutes, his first since October, and Derek Mountfield headed the equaliser for Everton 5 minutes later. Both sides also missed penalties, but John Walk didn't. His spot kick was enough to give Liverpool victory over Nottingham Forest at Anfield. They stay 4th. Oxford United's manager Jim Smith played host today to the club that sacked him, Birmingham City. Oxford are unbeaten at home in the league, but Birmingham, also chasing promotion, have the best away record. Sean Walsh reports.
Birmingham travelled to Oxford hoping to strengthen their promotion claims, and they didn't have to wait long. Their first real thrust forward saw the Oxford keeper committing himself early, Birmingham's Wayne Clark taking full advantage. 1 goal up and Birmingham gained in confidence. A deflection from a free kick gave David Geddes all the opportunity he needed to give Birmingham a 2-0 lead at half-time. The second half saw Oxford full of running, but it was Wayne Clark who again popped up to head home his second and Birmingham's third. An instinctive save denied Oxford a late consolation goal against a Birmingham side well satisfied with 3 crucial points.
So Birmingham go 3rd, but Manchester City are the new leaders in Division 2 after their 1-0 win at Blackburn, who led this morning. In Scotland, Aberdeen are now 6 points clear. They beat St Mirren 3-0. Celtic drew at Dundee United. England are out of the World Championship of Cricket in Australia. Already beaten by Australia and India, they crashed to defeat as well against Pakistan. England had to make 214 at 6.5 runs and over to stay in the competition. It always looked unlikely, but after Fowler went second ball, Gower and Lamb set about the Pakistan attack. It's not often Imran Khan's hit for 6, but he soon struck back. Gower gone for 26. When Gatting went for 11, the onus was well and truly on Lamb. He continued to plunder runs and kept England on target.
But after scoring 81 in just 69 minutes, his luck ran out. Then collapse, 6 wickets for 8 runs, defeat for England and a miserable end to the tour. Gower's side will want to forget the World Championship of cricket.
The European Indoor Athletics Championships began in Athens today with the withdrawal of 6 Greek athletes following allegations of drug taking. All 6 now face a life ban if the allegations are proved. On the track, Britain's Mike McFarlane powered his way to a gold medal in the 60 metres final.
Deruel gets away. Mike McFarlane not too bad. Ulo of Italy. McFarlane holding off Deruel. McFarlane going for the line. And McFarlane says number 1.
McFarlane's winning time of 6.6 seconds was also a new United Kingdom record. Todd Bennett also ran to victory in his 400 metres semi-final. His apparently effortless win should give him renewed hopes of a medal in tomorrow's final.
That's the news and sport on 2 from Mark and me. Have a good evening.
Now the weather. After a dry and bright start in many places, rain, heavy at times, will spread quickly from the southwest to all but northern Scotland by the end of the day. Over hills in the north, snow is likely, giving moderate falls in places with drifting. Temperatures will be generally similar to today's, around 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit in the south, where it'll become very windy, and 7 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Fahrenheit in the north. And that's the weather. On Tuesday, Maestro features the former cycling champion Reg Harris, who recalls, with Barry Davis, his days of glory.
To the locals around Cheshire, it's a familiar sight. A stranger, though, may still question of today's speeding cyclist, who do you think you are, Reg Harris? Yet the legs which powered their way to the top of the world can this year claim the old age pension. Perhaps it's because he was a pioneer in his sport, and because fame coincided with the post-war years of craving for good news. Or more simply, because his record has survived to another age. Whatever the reason, Britain has retained its affection for the little lad from Bury who got on his bike.
Maestro on Tuesday at 10:15. Now on BBC2, France Actuelle goes to southern France to focus on the Languedoc and Occitan.